Valentina, congratulations on, I mean, what seemed like a pretty flawless performance. I'm sure you want to go back and watch it and that sort of thing, but how are you feeling after a fight like that?
Feels amazing. It's the best feeling that anyone can have. Like every victory, it brings a lot of happiness, and definitely when you finish like earlier by like stoppage or whatever, it brings more feelings. And third, it's all fans. It's made a big difference. It was like, it's totally different feeling. It's so much energy leading to the fight. And you know, it's kind of like you walk out to the fight in certain level of energy. When I heard everyone like roaring and like saying my name, my energy went like to the ceiling all the way up.
Did you anticipate that? I mean, obviously you fought in front of packed arenas before, but did you maybe forget like how that feels to a degree?
Definitely, I definitely forget how it feels. But I'm glad that I had opportunity to remind everything. It was great, and I'm so happy, so proud to be one of the first ones, one of the first fighters who fought in this huge event after the whole fighting in silence, and it was amazing. And I really hope and I believe that it's going to be a big step toward normal life, having more states open for this kind of events, because I think it's very important and for all people, fans, fighters, everyone.
As far as your performance, I mean, obviously you're a well-rounded fighter, but the takedowns, it was incredible how many you had. And did you know going in, like, hey, we're going to be able to take her down with these, or did you just think, as it unfolded, hey, let's go with that?
It was not the plan. It was not that, okay, I will have to go for a takedown. I will wrestle here. It was not the plan. My plan was simple, to go there and dominate. I didn't know how I'm gonna do it, like striking, wrestling, grappling. I didn't know exactly, but I prepared everything. And my body is kind of like choosing by itself what tactic it's gonna use, depending of my opponent. And once it's like feel her power, like what is the best way, it's just like doing what it has to do.
Once you got to the crucifix, you started throwing the elbows and you started throwing them really fast. It looked like you knew the finish was there. So what clicked? I mean, did you feel her break a little bit, or did you just know she was in a bad spot, not getting out?
First, I felt that I'm very heavy on her, and there is no way she can get out of that position. And I threw a few elbows and I saw blood. Then I threw a little bit more. I hear the voice of referee going here, like Jéssica defend herself, and I saw that she cannot defend herself. And then definitely I accelerate a lot in my elbows.
I'm wondering, kind of a weird question, but as you were getting ready for this fight, did you see what happened with Chris Weidman before your fight? And I wonder, was that difficult, right? I mean, you've got to walk to the cage after seeing that. Can you talk to me about what was going through your mind?
Oh my God, it's like I'm not wish to any fighter this kind of injuries, because it's like so much they have to heal, and it's like it's bad. And you know, I was kind of, we had TV in our changing room. When I saw it, I turned my head, I turned out, and it was like, I couldn't watch it even before the fight, because it's like, it was so bad. And you know, before the fight, a lot of questions I had about like calf kicks, and I told every time it can be very good but very dangerous. It's dangerous not only for your opponent but for you too. And this is like when you throw these kicks, like low kicks, you have to prepare for this, because so many breaks happen in shin to shin, or when you kick to the knee. That's why it's like, for me, it's not the best technique. You have to be very careful.
Last thing for me, I mean, your reign is so dominant at this point. I mean, people say there's nobody that can beat you. I mean, what does appeal to you? I know you said, hey, just line them up and I'll fight them, but are there any, whether it be names, whether it be things you want to accomplish? I mean, what is it that you want to do?
I just want to, I don't know, for me it seems like very simple when you like, okay, this name or that name. It's like everyone does that, the names. I want to do something different. I want to do like just continue show and be a real martial artist. Just like not someone who, okay, this name is convenient. It looks like more bringing more like stuff, or as this one it's like not so. I just don't like these things. I want to like to be very honest in what I do and just like continue what I do in my weight class, in my weight division. Doesn't matter who's gonna be in front of me, I just want to fight them to prove that I'm better. And I really like that how this fight played before the fight. What people created so much interest about, like, oh, Jéssica, she bring like so much, and even like some people they was doubting like if I can handle it. But from one point I just didn't want to say anything before the fight. I really liked it because from one side it's created some kind of interest for the fight, and everyone like, oh, maybe this is something. But I was so sure in my power, what I can do and what I can bring. That's why I was like, okay, it's gonna be a surprise for you. I will let you believe in your power.
Dana was just in here, and he said he felt like you were angry all week, like you wanted to prove people wrong, and he was building up Jéssica Andrade, and maybe you wanted to prove him wrong too. Was that your mindset at all this week?
I tried to not bring any emotional things inside of the fight, but I felt more it's about fans. They bring me this like feeling what I had today. It's like I said, my energy just striked all the way up, and I felt like, okay. And you know, it's kind of interesting if you could see like fights what I had before. For example, when I fought Holly Holm, everyone was thinking that she will outstrike me. No, my body decided I will outstrike her. And when I fought Juliana Peña, everyone said, oh, it's gonna be like submission. If they go to the ground, Juliana gonna submit her. No, I submit her. So my body decided, not me. I just prepared it for doing this.
And did you get a chance to see Rose's head kick knockout? What did you make of that?
I saw just a little bit. I saw not there like at the moment, just a little bit because we did some interviews. But you know, like I told it from the beginning that Rose gonna win this fight. That I believe that Rose can do it. And I don't know, like people still doubting. But I told it.
Okay, Valentina, where does your cerebral assassin mindset come from? Because like you stay in the moment, but it's like you'll shoot somebody, just walk away like a certified gangster. Where does that come from?
I don't know, it's maybe just I am like that. When it's time to action, I just like convert in total different person. And I don't know, it's I've been in martial arts for so long, 28 years. I do martial arts, 28 years. Now fighters, they have 21, 22, but I'm fighting 28 years. And it's just like everything that I do, because I know exactly that inside of the octagon, they want to hurt you. Your opponent wants to hurt you. She's not gonna have pity for you. If she has opportunity to break your arm, she will do it. She will have everything to win, and I'm not gonna let her do that things. That's why I just convert me in this like kind of person who has to take the victory, who has to dominate the fight, who has to see everything what opponent's gonna bring to the fight.
And of course, you're in this sport to be the best. So this is a two-part question. One, does it piss you off the fact that they have you perennially number 2 pound-for-pound woman in the world? And do you have to see Amanda one more time before your career is over for you to be satisfied? Or if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
I can say exactly about my fighter career. It's not gonna over soon. I'm planning to fight for a long time, and you know, I feel that this fight is just gonna happen, and I'm not gonna like push it and say like, oh, give me Amanda right now. I'm gonna break her face. I'm not gonna say it because I know this fight gonna happen. and it's gonna happen just naturally when everyone will feel like there is no more. Only this fight makes sense for everyone. Then when like all fans they gonna like, oh, we want to see this fight. When UFC and Dana White was like, oh, we just need this fight. And I think that when it's time to happen, it's gonna be something big and huge. And I will be ready for this. I'm already ready for this, but I will make sure to gain some pounds back.
Final question for me: who do you want to see next in the octagon, and how big a deal is it to clear out the division? Just kind of like you said, do you think that will force everybody's hand that you get that fight that you want in the back of your head?
Right now, it's hard for me to think. I know it's like everyone you're wanted to hear the name and trying like straight after the fight, like give me the next name, right? But it's hard for me to do it right now because when I prepared for Jéssica, I was thinking only about Jéssica. I don't know. I even don't know who's gonna fight in my flyweight division next. I don't know who's next they're fighting because I was so focused on my fight. And now I coming back tomorrow home. I will start to see what's happening in the flyweight, and of course I will help my sister in her training camp because she's fighting UFC 262 in Houston. I will rest tomorrow, Sunday, but Monday I will back to the gym to help her in her preparation.
Valentina, this may seem like a weird question. Was that fight easy? Because it certainly looked like it at times.
It's like I make my training camp so hard. That's why the fight looks easy. And my coach Pavel Fedotov, he's like every single training he's putting me in all difficult positions, and we are trying to focus on what my opponent gonna do, what strategy they're gonna have. Even something they usually don't do, we still working on it. And that's why I'm trying very hard to make my fight easy. And this is what I want from my fight. Yes, to make them look easy, but if you see my preparation and what I did for the training camp, you would not say that.
What are you most proud of in your growth as a martial artist since you've been a champion?
What I'm proud that my team, it's the best team. This is what I'm proud the most. And I just feel so lucky that I have people who surround me. They are so amazing. And it's for me, it's the most important because leading to the fight, leading to training camp, they just give me this positive energy and motivation to keep doing what I'm doing. And I think this is maybe the secret of success, because what people surrounds you, it's give you something extra.
We've heard some athletes over the years, even after a big game, they're just so motivated, they'll still train the next day after a big match. They'll still go work out in something. I know your sister is obviously fighting, so you're going to be part of her camp, but Valentina, tomorrow, will you still go for a run? Will you still do any workout?
No way. I did train for it a long time. I'm not that crazy one. I'm obsessed with martial art, but not so.
How will you celebrate something like tonight?
Tonight, we have friends. They came from different states, from Colorado, from Nevada, from New Jersey, from Kansas, so from different states, and we just gonna have a little party. Our I could say family party. I really like it. Keep it very family small, and for me it's feeling you for the new explore for the new things to do.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Valentina back here. Flawless performance out there tonight. Looks like you barely even caught, if at all. Are you thinking about when you might want to get back in there next?
As soon as UFC gonna give me the next name, I'm ready to get back. Yes, I feel great. I feel amazing, and my goal didn't change. I want to fight more frequently. It's not every time depends on me. I know media was bringing like during the last media days what we have a lot. The last few years I was fighting twice a year. And like I never count, but they told me. But goal still the same. It was not because of I wanted it. It just was certain circumstances why I could not fight, but I still want to fight more frequently.
Of course, and you mentioned your 28 years in martial arts. I'm just curious, from your standpoint, being such a big part of history, for the women in mixed martial arts, what would you say the defining moment has been for them?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Just throughout the history of MMA, for the women specifically, do you think that there's one specific moment that kind of stands out among the rest? It's like, that's our moment that like really solidifies the power of the